So I started to stream, but when I go back to the YouTube page, it's still just spinning. Oh no, now it's live. Okay. Okay, but I still see, oh there it is. There it comes. Okay. Okay, hopefully I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate all your help. All right. All right, we come to you from Walla Walla, Washington, the second half of our doubleheader between the Walla Walla Warriors and the Chuckers of Treasure Valley. Glad you're with us. If you are with us here this evening, the women's game is in the books. Walla Walla won that game by a score of 78-52. Men's action. Andy Ward is the coach of Treasure Valley. Jeff Reinland is the coach of Walla Walla. Treasure Valley 2-3. Walla Walla 3-2. What? I don't know. You'll have to turn it on and see if you can hear me. They say it works, but I'll have to have your mom look or something. I don't know. Well, we welcome you to the Dietrich Activity Centers. We are about 3 minutes away from this game between Treasure Valley and Walla Walla. Again, the Warriors with a 93-81 win over Treasure Valley back on April 23rd in Ontario. And so this will be a rematch between the teams. Treasure Valley from Ontario, Oregon, coached by Andy Ward, assistant coach Jeff Young, and the Walla Walla Warriors coached by Jeff Rhineland, assisted by Jimmy Hill, Case Rada, and Gabe Porter. As we get set for this game. Again, the women's game completed, and it was the women of Walla Walla winning by a score of 78 to 52. Walla Walla led Treasure Valley in the men's game down in Ontario 39-36 at half, and then outscored the Chuckers 54-45 in the second half to win that game 93-81. The Warriors had 5 in double figures, led by Jander Klein with 30 and Jake Polton with 20. Tyler Karchner added 16, Colby Madro 14, and Alex Stiff had 11. Treasure Valley was led by the 22 of Johnny Tyndale, 15 apiece for Joseph Lapumba and Devon Williams, 16 for Kieran Hatchett. That was in the game that took place on April 23rd in Ontario, Oregon. We'll get our live stats up here, and we are just about ready for the action here between the Walla Walla Warriors and the Treasure Valley Chuckers. Warriors in their all gold with black numbers front and back, black Warriors across the front. Treasure Valley in the navy blue with the orange numbers trimmed in white, and white Treasure Valley across the front, trimmed in orange. Give you the Treasure Valley starters. Joseph Lapumba, 6'7", a sophomore from City of Hope, Lusaka, Zambia, Africa. Also, Devon Williams, 6'1", sophomore from Bora High School, went to Meridian. Cyprian Nadan Yenzui, 6-foot sophomore from Bora High School out of Boise. Jonathan Tyndale, 6'2", sophomore from Chaparral High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Jordan Ecker, a 5'8", freshman from Emory High School in Elmo, Utah. So Pumba, Williams, Nadan, and Zui, Tyndale, and Ecker for Coach Andy Ward. We'll give you the Warrior lineup here momentarily as they get set for the action against the Chuckers. Six-foot sophomore from Nampa, Idaho, Columbia High School, is Jake Polton, the first starter for Coach Jeff Rhineland. A 6'5" sophomore from Boise, Idaho, went to Centennial High School in Meridian, is Colby Madro. Also a 6'8" freshman from Lehigh, Utah, Summit Academy, is Tyler Karchner. And next is a 6'5" sophomore from Vancouver, Washington Heritage High School, Jander Klein. And finally, from Eagle High School, hometown of Boise, 6'4" freshman Drew LaJoyces. Is it working? So, set to go. Glad you're with us wherever you may be. Some technical issues with the women's game, but thanks to Ian Loney and the IT staff here at Walla Walla Community College for getting it going, and hopefully we're good the rest of the way. Not a lot of action left here, but we do have a big one here between the Warriors and the Chuckers from the Dietrich Activity Center as we get set for action here. The ball is in the air. The Chuckers are in their blue. They'll go from left to right as we watch it, and the Warriors have it. And very alertly, LaJoyces waits until the ball, his teammates are across the timeline before tossing it to the guard. Klein in the corner, backing in, double teamed, and already a held ball right off the bat, and it'll be over to Treasure Valley. So the Chuckers in their blue will bring the basketball down the court from left to right. Walla Walla 3-2 on the year. Treasure Valley 2-3 in this abbreviated NWAC season. There's a three on the way from the left wing. No good. That was attempted by Tyndale. And the ball out of bounds to Walla Walla. So here come the Warriors. It'll be Poulton to bring it across as they work against the man-to-man defense. They get it into Klein. Now back. That's LaJoyces for three. In and out. No good. Tipped. And the Chuckers have it. They want to run. It's a 3-on-2. A step through. Left-handed move. Not good that time by Ecker. And it's back to Walla Walla. Warriors in their gold. And the shot from the deep corner is good by Karchner. And it's 3-0 early here for the home team. 1 minute in. Tyndale, and then driving and laying it up and in is Enda Bianzai. It's 3-2. Warriors on the attack. There's the drive and a spin, and a shot is good by Modro. So Modro's first two of the game, it's 5-2. Walla Walla, a minute and a half in. Nice move inside, and the dunk down by La Pumba for two, and it's 5-4. Again, this was a close game in Ontario for the first half, and the Warriors pulled away 1-12. Klein spinning, had it knocked away, got it back. Karchner drives and puts it up, blocked. And out of bounds, it'll be Walla Walla basketball. So the blocked shot by Tyndale, but it went out of bounds and off of him, and the Warriors will have the basketball, and they'll get the shot clock to where they need it now. And it's 14. Warriors will bring it in, and into the corner it goes. And Klein had it knocked out of bounds, and Walla Walla will retain possession. Poulton to trigger it in, and a lob into Karchner, who puts it into Klein. Spin, puts it up off the glass and in. For Klein with it. 7-4. 2 minutes and 15 seconds in here. Ecker fakes a three and then hands it off to Williams. Williams way out front. A drive and a travel ahead of time on Tyndale. And so the Warriors with a 3-point lead will get the basketball back. A little bit of pressure by the Chuckers, but no problem for Poulton. As they find LaJoyces in the corner, Klein will drive and kick it out. Poulton, they'll go out and guard him. He had a good game last time against him. He'll take it to the basket, leave it off for Klein, who will go up with the jump hook, and it's not good this time. He's made a mark for himself on patenting that jump hook. That time it didn't go, and drive, and the shot is up and good by Cyprian. And it's 7-6. Polton across with the screen from Klein. Polton step through to Klein, and now Madro. Klein making a move inside, kicks it out to LaJoyces, who drives and lays it in. It's goaltending, but it went in anyway. So Drew LaJoyces, and already 4 Warriors have scored early on. It's 9-6, 16:43 to go here in the first half. Ecker into the deep corner to Williams, and a foul, inside offensive foul on the Chuckers. And that is going to be on Tyndale away from the ball, the first foul of the basketball game. 3.5 minutes in. 9-6 is our score. Klein to the basket, blocked, but coming down with it is Karchner, and he missed the shot off the back iron, and Treasure Valley has it. 16:18 to go. Driving all the way to the basket is Tyndale, and a Warrior foul. I think they're going to get Madro. They do. That's his first, and the first foul of the game on the Warriors. And 2 shots for Tyndale. Trying to bring the Chuckers within 1 if he can hit them both. And the first one's on the way and good. And it is 9-7. Ready one more time. And the next shot is on the way and off the iron, no good. And the rebound by Karchner. Polton will bring it up. Klein with the screen. Polton to the basket and now kicks it back outside to Madro. And they go across to LaJoyces. He'll drive. And now Madro with it to the basket. 8-footer. No good. Rebound. Klein tipped it, but Treasure Valley came up with it. They want to run. It's Ecker. And they leave Williams alone, and he jumps it up and in. And we are tied for the first time today, 9-9. Polton with it. Good screen by Klein. Jake goes around it. Madro into Klein. He's always double teamed. They leave LaJoyces alone. He kicks it back to Klein for the basket. Nice pass by Drew LaJoyces, and Walla Walla leads 11-9. Klein had 30 in the game down in Ontario, and Polton had 20. We're 5 minutes in. Polton hasn't even scored, and the Warriors still lead by 2. Driving and kicking it back out to Cyprian. He jumps it up from way deep. No good. Ball loose, and it's going to be a foul on Treasure Valley over the back. And it's going to be on number 1, LaPumba, his second foul, and we have our first timeout. It comes with 14:53 to play in the first half of action here, and it's Walla Walla 11, Treasure Valley 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have in the Dietrich Activity Center this evening Mr. Mike Tadco. He is calling play-by-play action. He called the play-by-play for the previous contest, won by the Warrior women over Treasure Valley, as calling this contest as well, the contest being live streamed this evening.
Back to the ball game as we have an 11-9 Walla Walla lead. Inside, it's Karchner to LaJoyces. They back to Karchner as they play catch there, and They leave the shooter open. It's Klein. It's a three-pointer. And it's 14-9. Walla Walla. 5 in a row for the Warriors. Backing in and laying it up and in is LaPumba. 4 for him. And it's 14-11. Polton. And Madro with it in the deep corner. LaJoyce's. One dribble. And now back to Jake. Jake will drive, looking for a screen. Ball's loose. And it's finally taken away by Treasure Valley. And all the way down the other end, a lay-in is up and good by Tyndale. And just like that, it's 14-13 as the Warriors have seen their 5-point lead cut to 1. Madro. Karchner jump hook. In and out, no good. Loose ball, rebound Treasure Valley. Tyndale all the way to the other end. He kicks it off for Devon Williams, trying to give him the lead. In fact, it's blocked. And the Warriors have it back. Here's Polton. Jake with it. Gonna pull up. And now drive. And now step through to Klein in the key. Lost control. I think he got fouled. And if that's on LaPumba, that's his second. And I couldn't tell if he said 10 or 1. It's on 10. Williams. It's his first. And the third team. And Bryce Kelly comes in for Walla Walla. He's got the basketball. Kelly is from Ritzville, Washington, and the Warriors turn it over. Back here Friday for a doubleheader with the Yakima Valley. And we always need to check both men and women's schedule because sometimes they vary based on what things are doing. There's a spin and a move by Williams. He scores and he's fouled. So give him the basket and give Treasure Valley the lead for the first time and give Kelly the foul. And one free throw for Williams, who has 4 points. 3 Chuckers have 4 in the game. A balanced attack for them and a chance for a 2-point lead. Here's the shot by Williams. It's good. 3-point play the old-fashioned way, 16-14. The Yakima Valley men are not playing today. Deep three on the way, no good, and the rebound comes to LaPumba and the Chuckers. There's a shot. Rolls it up and in by Kieron Hatchett, who is just into the game. And just like that, it's 18-14, and they have scored 9 in a row. And there's a three-pointer. So Polton finally gets free for a shot, and he makes the three-pointer, and it's 18-17. Yakima Valley women played Columbia Basin tonight, but the men not playing, at least not according to the NWAC site. Yakima will play Thursday against Spokane and then Friday here. Here's a move to the basket, a score, and a foul. LaPumba gets the basket and the foul. And the foul for the Warriors was on Klein. And a three-point play attempt, it's up and good. That's the second old-fashioned three-point play for Treasure Valley. It's 21-17. And Nick Mason will come into the game. Nick Mason is 6'4" freshman from Medical Lake, Washington. And so it's quite a run for Treasure Valley, who trailed 14-9. They now lead 21-17. Polton going around defenders and through defenders and kicks it out to Mason, who will drive and kick it across to Kelly. And now Klein back to Kelly. He'll shoot a three from the deep left corner. No good. Good rebound by Mason, and he lays it up and in. Nick Mason got free inside. It's a 2-point game, 11:45 to play. Driving, and it's A basket by Tyndale. He has 5. It's 23-19. Polton with the screen from Klein. Now Jake has it back. And there's Mason. And he will kick it out. And it's Kelly driving and goaltending. But no call. And in the 10th row, I don't know. I thought it was goaltending, but we'll have a look at it and see. No argument from the Warrior staff. Well, it's went out of bounds, and Walla Walla will retain possession. And Polton from deep, good. And it's 23-22. 10:55 to play. 1 point edge for the Chuckers. Hatchett driving, pulling up from 15, good. Quite a balanced attack. 5 different players are all within 6 or 4 points for the Chuckers, who lead by 3. Polton. The Warriors have good balance too. And Klein got fouled. On the inbounds. And a traveling violation on Mason. In for the Chuckers will be Caden Leslie and Josiah Seward. Caden Leslie is a sophomore from New Plymouth. Same as the Warrior women's assistant, Becky Tompkins. And the other player into the game was Seward, Josiah Seward, who is from Meridian High School in New Orleans, Louisiana. And driving and laying it up. They say the foul's on the floor. And if that's on Kelly, that's going to be his second. And the Warriors will bring in Alex Stiff, who is from Medical Lake, Washington. He's a freshman, 6'1". So Alex Stiff gets an opportunity to play here for the Warriors. And on the inbounds play, they get free and they can't finish. That was Tyndale. And back the other way we go with 10 minutes to play, halfway through the half, and it's a good one, 25-22, Treasure Valley. Polton looking to tie. Instead, he kicks it over to Stiff. Now Jake with it. Driving and had the ball blocked out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball. And a timeout on the court. Our score is 25 for Treasure Valley, 22 for Walla Walla. We're back after a timeout. All right, back to the ball game. The Warriors bringing in, trying to tie with a 3. And there is a 3. It's not good that time. And that was attempted by Madro. And back the other way. And a deep 3 for the Chuckers. That's not good by Ecker. And Walla Walla has it back. Polton with it out front. Good defense by Williams. There's Klein. Driving, spinning, scoring. Klein makes it 25-24. And at the other end, it is Leslie who can't get it to go, so a couple of stops in a row by the Warriors. A chance to take the lead, and here's Polton out front. Jake drives, lays it up, and just off the iron, no good. And the rebound is taken down by Leslie. 8:50 to play. And a drive and a basket miss, but a foul. That's going to be on Stiff. And shooting will be Williams. And Williams is 1 for 1 from the line. That one is short. One for 2 is Williams, who has 5 points. Trying to give the Chuckers a little bit of cushion here. And it is good. (26-24). And inside to Klein, and he got fouled with 8:35 to play. Check the Chucker foul. And it's on Ecker. It is the 5th foul in the game. And Polton brings it in to Stiff. And now back to Jake. Polton driving into the lane. Leaves it off for Klein, who got it. 11 for Klein. And we're tied for the second time in the game. And at the other end, the miss. And the Warriors have a chance to take the lead here. 26 apiece. And it is Mason who can't quite get it to go. And at the other end, they lose it out of bounds. Warrior basketball. Polton will bring it across. And driving. And Colby loses control that time, and Treasure Valley has it. So a lot of empty possessions for both teams with 7.5 to play. And there's a 3. Good by Ecker. First 3 of the game for Ecker. And it's 29-26 Treasure Valley. And all the way to the basket, laying it up and in, is Polton. And it's 29-28. Back the other way, a nice spin move that time, but no dice by Seward, and the Warriors have a chance to take the lead. Stiff, and open is Madro. Good! 5 for him. And the Warriors have the lead back. Second lead change, and just like that, it goes back the other way as Hatchett hits it. 3 lead changes, and now the Chuckers have it, the lead back, 32-31. 6.5 to go before the half. Klein into the corner. That is Mason, not good, and the rebound will come down to Treasure Valley. Running it up, and another turnover. Here's Polton. It's a 1-on-2. Jake gonna pull up and fire. No good. Gets his own rebound. In the key. He'll try it again. Good. Polton has 10, and the Warriors have the lead. 33-32. 6 minutes to play. At the other end, a lay-in, no good, but Ecker with the rebound. Nearly a steal by Stiff. Instead, a reverse try that time by Cyprian, no good, and the rebound comes down to Walla Walla. 5:39 to go here. Polton to Klein, they're stiff. He fires a three. Good! And Coach Reinland wanted a foul. Sith puts the Warriors up 4 with a 3-point goal. 6 3-pointers for Walla Walla in the basketball game. Hatchett to Williams. Underneath it goes. Back to Hatchett. Kieron with the move. He traveled. And the ball goes back to Walla Walla. Coming in will be Drew LaJoyce's for the Warriors. And for the Chuckers, LaPumba back. Anderson Jensen is in, and also Jonathan Tyndale, and also Bryce Kelly back for Walla Walla. 5:08 to go. It is 36-32. Warriors with the lead in the ball. LaJoyce's in the baseline decline. Back to LaJoyce's shot. Good! A three-pointer. Warriors are heating up. They have a 7-point lead, their biggest lead of the game. But at the other end, they leave Tyndale, and he knocks it down. And just like that, it's 39-35. 4.5 minutes to play. LaJoyce's to Klein. Klein spins baseline, puts it up, got fouled. Klein will have a couple of free throws as we check the Treasure Valley foul. It's going to be on LaPumba. It's his second and a 16 foul, and we have a timeout on the court. 39-35 Warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to take this opportunity to congratulate the Walla Walla Community College women's basketball team for their win earlier this season over Treasure Valley. The Warrior men and women will be at home this Friday. The teams will play host to Yakima Valley. The women's game will tip off at 5:30, followed by the men's game at 7:30. Players tonight, representing the season women's roster, scheduled to host Yakima Valley tomorrow. And on Thursday, will be WWCC softball and baseball teams scheduled to be in Yakima Valley.
All right, back to the ball game. Jander Klein to shoot a couple of free throws for the Warriors, who lead by 4 with 4:27 to play in the half. The first one is good. That is the first free throw for Walla Walla tonight. And he got the second one. 13 points for Klein. And let's see, coming in is Karchner. And also Polton back in with 4:23 to play. And a 6-point lead for the Warriors. They are 3-2 on the year and trying to sweep Treasure Valley. 1 by 12 in Ontario. Nice move that time by Tyndale, but he couldn't get it to go, and the Warriors have a chance to get their biggest lead. It was 7, it's now 6. Polton driving, kicking it across. 3 on the way, Madro, good! He has 8, and it's a 9-point lead for the Warriors. Ball down low to LaPumba, no good on the rebound, tipped by Polton to LaJoyce's. Warriors can get a double-digit lead with a basket here. Madro will lob it into Klein. Double team, they always double team Klein, that leaves somebody open. It's LaJoyce's, it's good! They're on fire, 47-35, and at the other end it's a miss. It's loose, it's going to be a held ball, and possession arrow is in favor of the Warriors. So Walla Walla ball with 3:12 to go. And it will be the Warriors, who have made 9 3-point goals in the half, and now they're going to take a towel and wipe up some moisture on the court. Again, back Friday with another doubleheader. The Yaks from Yakima Valley come to town. Here is Polton. And the three on the way. Good again! Madro. And it's 50-35, Walla Walla. There's Ecker driving, spinning, and he'll lay it up with the left hand and good. Nice move by Jordan Ecker. It's 50-37. Still nearly 3 minutes to play in the half. Polton, and there's Madro. He'll kick it out. It'll be Karchner this time. No good. And tipped out of bounds, I think by LaJoyce's it was. And so it will be the Chuckers ball. Cyprian with it now over to Tyndale. Lob inside to LaPumba. Good. He has 9. And 4 in a row now for the Treasure Valley Chuckers. Well, Joyce is with it. Here's Klein. Back to LaJoyce's. He will drive and get everybody up in the air, and he got fouled. And LaJoyce's will have a pair here. And coming in will be Logan Stevens. Treasure Valley foul was on Jensen. 1:50 to play. And the free throw is good. 9 for Drew LaJoyce's. And the Warriors have 51. Second free throw on the way. It's good. 52-39. A drive and a travel on Tyndale. And we'll go back the other way. The Walla Walla 13-point lead with a minute and a half to go before the half. And an offensive foul on Klein. And that's his second. That is the 6th foul, and they will get Klein out of there for the final minute and a half. They do not want him to pick up another foul, so they'll put in Stith for Klein. And Cyprian back for the Chuckers. Three on the way, no good. High off the rim, up in the air. And the Chuckers out-jumped the Warriors that time. Ecker to the basket, nobody stopped him, he laid it in. And it's 52-41. Final minute of the half here. Polton, be careful he doesn't cross the timeline and go into the backcourt. LaJoyce's, good. He's on fire. He has 13, and it's 55-41. Final 40 seconds of the half. There's a shot by Ecker, not good, and good rebound by Karchner. And now the Warriors can take almost the last shot. There's about a 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, and the Warriors call a timeout with 25 seconds to go in the half. 55-41 is the score. Get you caught up on the other NWAC scores tonight in the East. In women, Yakima Valley all over Columbia Basin, 71-49. Spokane won at Wenatchee, 61-53. And in the men's action in the East region, North Idaho leads Big Bend 31-18. And it is Wenatchee Valley all over Spokane, 26-10. Midway through the first. Here it's 55-41, the final 25 seconds. So Walla Walla team shooting 11 of 18 from three for 61%. Polton with it. Plays catch with Madro, back to Polton. Shot clock at 8, game clock at 12. Jake for three, good! 13 for Polton. Now the last chance for Treasure Valley and a double dribble with 2 seconds left, and the Warriors will have a chance. Let's see what they run here. They'll have to go 3/4 court with 2.1 seconds left. If you can get Jake free, he might be able to get a running start and get a shot off. That's exactly what he does. It counts if it goes off the back iron. And it's halftime. It is 58-41. What a wild first half for the Warriors. They are 12 of 19 from three, and they lead by 17. let's take you through some halftime statistics here in our game in which Walla Walla is on top of Treasure Valley 58-41. The Warriors 21 of 39 from the floor for 54% and 12 of 20 on three-point goals for 60%. And they have not missed a free throw. They're 4 for 4. Treasure Valley is 17 of 31 for 52% and 3 of 6 from 3 for 50%. They're 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 7 turnovers for the Chucks, 6 for the Warriors. Warriors out rebounding the Chuckers 19-16. And individually, LaPumba has 9 for Treasure Valley, 8 for Tyndale, 7 for Hatchet, 7 for Ecker, 6 for Williams. Cyprian has 4. For the Warriors, Polton and Klein and LaJoyce's all have 13. Madro has 11. Stith, Karchner with 3 each, and Mason with 2. As Walla Walla leads. Now they led in a tight game at Ontario and then pulled away and won 93-81. Here they lead 58-41. If you didn't see the women's game, the Warrior women were victorious. It was their 6th win of the year against 1 defeat. They won 78-52. They were led by the 21 of Bree Holacek, 19 for Dakota Patchen. 9 each for Tacey Harper and Maya Mills. And Valerie Vorwaller had 14, Lily Smith 12, and Hannah Roberts 10 for the Chuckers, who fell to 3-2. The Chuckers' only 2 losses this year have come at the hands of Walla Walla. The Warriors' only loss is to Big Bend. That was a 1-point loss earlier this year. So we are about a minute 45 away from the second half, as the Warriors try to get win number 4. Again, we're back here Friday. Doubleheader action at 5:30. Walla Walla and Yakima Valley. So that will be another good Eastern Region doubleheader here from the Dietrich Activity Center. Both teams back out, and we're just about set for the second half here. Warriors will be going from left to right, and the Chuckers from right to left. All right, here we go. Treasure Valley will have the basketball from right to left as we begin the second half. Walla Walla with a 17-point lead. We'll wipe off the team fouls and start it over. Nobody in foul trouble for either team. LaPumba has 2 for the Chuckers. Kelly and Klein with 2 each. For the Warriors, nobody else with more than 1. Ecker. And that is Williams had it blocked, and Walla Walla ended up with it. Polton. See if they can remain hot from 3. Klein inside, kicks it out to Jake. He drives, he kicks it out, and that's LaJoyce's. Not good that time. It's tipped, and the Warriors get it back. And this time it will be Madro who knocks it down. So they pick up where they left off, and it's a 20-point Warrior win. At the other end, a 3 on the way. Good by Williams. That's his first 3 of the game. He has 9, and it's 61-44. And Polton lost the basketball. It was tipped into the backcourt, so he can go retrieve it, which he did. LaJoyce has stepped on the line, and the ball will go back to the Chuckers. Hitting the deck was Tyndale. He gets it back and fires a 3. It's short, and it's saved by Ecker off of who? Off of the Warriors, and so Treasure Valley will get it back. They bring it into Williams, who drives, pull up, free throw line jumper. He hits the deck. Klein fouled him, and that's his 3rd. And they will take him out. So just 2 minutes in, and coming in will be Bryce Kelly. Klein is such an important presence inside because when he gets the ball, they double him, and that leaves somebody open on the perimeter. So here is Williams, who is 2 for 3 from the line, and he got that one. He has 10. So Klein will sit. Kelly will come out. It'll be interesting to see how long Klein sits. He leaves the game with 18-12 to play. Second free throw is good. Well, the Warriors had a big lead against Columbia Basin a while back in this season, and Columbia Basin came back and won. So they're going to try to keep that from happening here tonight. LaJoyce's Polton. Jake for 3. Good. 16 for Polton, and it's back to an 18-point lead. 64-46. Underneath, spinning, is Lapumba. He'll have to kick it back out. Ecker. And the shot is off the iron by Williams. Offensive rebound by Lapumba. Jumps it up baseline. No good. And that time, Polton yanks it down. Jake with it. Will drive. Now he will pull up and hand it off to Karchner. Dribble, spins, and tips his own shot in. 5 for Karchner. And it's 66-46. Warrior ball. Driving, and we have a blocking foul on the Warriors. And the Warrior foul is the second. Actually, it's the third on Kelly's second team foul. So Kelly and Klein both have 3. They lob it in on the inbounds. The Warriors are not very deep. And there's a bounce pass through the key. They have 9. And they have the basketball. Karchner gonna move in, put it up off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound. LaJoyce has had it knocked out of bounds. And it will be Warrior basketball with 16:37 to play. And a 20-point edge. Jake Polton to bring it in. Polton all alone underneath and putting it up and in is Madro. He has 16. Long down court pass, and backing in and scoring and getting fouled is Lapumba. He has 11. This will be the fourth time Treasure Valley will have a chance for a three-point play. Joseph Lapumba has 11 points. The Warrior foul was on Karchner. The free throw's good. And it's 68-49. Madro picked up his dribble maybe a bit early. Karchner missed it, tipped it in. 70-49. And a steal that time by Mason. And Polton pulls up, and they give it back to Mason, and then he has to save it back, and Polton did a good job of keeping it in the front court. Athletic guards for the Warriors. Polton dribbles, stops, shoots, scores! 18 for Polton, 72-49. Driving and scoring, another foul, and one chance for the Chucks. It was Tyndale who got fouled. He has 10. 3 Chuckers in double figures. The Warriors have 4 in double figures. Madro with the foul. Already 4 fouls on the Warriors this half. Here's the free throw. It's good. 11 for Tyndale. 72-52. No fouls yet on Treasure Valley. LaJoyce's drives, kicks it inside to Karchner, spinning and shooting and scoring. 3 baskets in this half in the first 4.5 minutes for Tyler Karchner. He has 9, and at the other end, down hard goes Williams. And we'll have to check the Warrior foul. They are adding up. This one's going to be on Mason, his first. And 2 free throws forthcoming for Williams. As we check the free throws, Warriors are just 4 of 4. Treasure Valley 8 of 10. And make it 9 of 11. It is 74-53. Ready for the second one. And it is good. 74-54 with 15-15 to play in the game. Polton driving. LaJoyce's Karchner backing in, head fake shot. They're going to call him for traveling. Back come the Chuckers. Tyndale. Off to Ecker, and inside it goes, and Lapumba driving, knocked away by Polton, and LaJoyce's comes away with it. We're glad you're with us wherever you may be watching tonight, as these 2 Eastern Region foes go at it again. They battled on April 23rd, and the Warriors won by 12 in Ontario. Polton, LaJoyce's corner, Mason, Karchner alone, got fouled and scored! Karchner has 8 this half, and it's 76-54. And there'll be a timeout. And the Warriors do indeed lead 76-54. And they'll add the 2 to the board. They do, and it's a timeout on the court. Walla Walla leads by 22. Back to the ball game. And it will be Karchner trying to complete the three-point play, and he does. He has 12, and it is 77-54. The Warriors with the lead. And now Tyndale driving is Williams, and he scores. 77-56 with 14 minutes to play. Back the other way, it's Polton into the corner. Mason, Karchner from behind, he got fouled. No basket, the foul is going to be on Cyprian. And that's his first. And that's the second on Cyprian, and we'll bring it in, the Warriors, to Polton in the deep corner. 14 minutes to play in regulation. Walla Walla leads by 21. LaJoyce's, and to Madro, knocked it down. The Warriors have 80. Madro has 5 3-point baskets. At the other end, the score goes to Tyndale. He has 12. Both teams lighting it up here, 80-58, and there's still 13 and a half minutes to play in the basketball game. There is Mason, decides to drive, kicks it out to Jake. Now Drew LaJoyce's to the basket, reverse lay-in, good. 15 for Drew LaJoyce's, 82-58. Driving, Williams puts it up too hard, rebound by Nick Mason. Jake Polton, he has 18 of his own. Madro's having a great game. He has 19. And the foul on Treasure Valley is going to be on Tyndale. That's his second, third team. Remember, Jander Klein went out with 18-12 left because of fouls. So he's been gone for 5 minutes, and the Warriors have expanded the lead. And now what? I think they're going to change the shot clock. And they want to look at the monitor. The monitor doesn't show the shot clock. It just shows the game clock. So I'm not sure what they can get from looking at that. They'll have to decide what to put on it. And it's 17. So the Warriors will bring it in, leading 82-58. And it's LaJoyce's kicking, and there is Mason, no good, and the rebound comes down to the Chuckers. Williams left side to Cyprian, and Tyndale going to drive, knocked away, got it back, put it up, and made it. Tyndale has 15. And the Chuckers have 60. 82-60. Driving Polton. Madro going to fire another three. Good again. 22. 6 3-point goals for Colby. And they're just flat out outscoring them. They're really not stopping them, as Tyndale has 17 now. It is 85-62. Mason cross-court pass to Madro. And now Polton. And there's Mason. He's going to fire a three. That is good. And a timeout is called. And we will have a full timeout. But before that, we will tell you that these Walla Walla Warriors have now made 17 three-point baskets out of 27. The timeout on the court, it's 88-62. Walla Walla. Go back to the ball game in Walla Walla. 88-62. Warrior men leading Treasure Valley with 11:35 to play. Williams drives and Cyprian for three. Deep corner, good. First three for him. Nada Banyanzui with the three that time. And the Warriors miss, but they get it back on the turnover. And Madro ends up with it now back to Polton. 88-65 is the score. Jake drives, kicks it. Madro, deep right, left corner, good. 25. And the Warriors have 91 points with 11 minutes left as Madro hit another one. And for him, that is 7 3-point goals, 18 for the team. And the Warriors pick up a foul. And this foul was on Hymas. 6-team foul, so Treasure Valley shoots the rest of the way. Cyprian missed that one, but a good offensive rebound. And the putback and the foul again by the Warriors, and shooting again will be Williams. They're so good with head fakes and body control. And Williams will shoot as Mason commits the foul. And the free throw is good. And so, shooting the second one will be Williams. Stith is into the game. And now here's the next one. No good, and the rebound comes down to Hymas. Chuckers have been very good on free throws tonight. 91-66. Polton driving and got fouled, and Jake will shoot a pair. So Cyprian has his third foul, fourth team, and shooting will be Polton for the first time tonight. He has 18 points, including 4 3-point goals. So the free throw is no good. Well, the Warriors' first miss, 5 of 6. They're now 6 of 7 as he hits the second one. And it is 92-66 with 10:25 to play. Into the corner it goes to Lapumba and lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be off of Walla Walla. So Treasure Valley gets it back. And into the deep corner it goes to the navy-clad Chuckers. Ecker with it. And now Tyndale. Tyndale shoots it and hits it. 19 for Tyndale. And it's now 92-69. Midway through the second half. So a long way to go in this one. It's a 23-point game. Polton gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 more. And let's check it. It's on 10. That's Williams, his second. And the 5th team foul. So, and a timeout is called with 9:48 to play in the game. When we come back, Polton will have free throws. It's 92-69 Warriors.
Also entering into the Chuckers after the timeout period will be Dupree Weatherall.
All right, Jake Polton will shoot free throws as we resume Back to the ball game here. Polton has 19 points. He is 1 of 2 from the free throw line, looking for 20, and he has it. And Walla Walla has 93 with 9:48 left. And Jake hit them both. 94-69 with 9:45 to go. Driving. Nice head fake by Tyndale, and he lays it up and in. 21 for him. And this is a back and forth tennis match here. Back and forth we go. LaJoyce's and the Warriors lead by 23. There's a near steal. LaJoyce's shoots for 3, and that's good. 18 for him. And the Warriors have 97. And now it's Lapumba for 3. No good, and the rebound comes down to Madro. Polton and the Warriors want to keep going. They're going to put Klein in, so he had a big break of 9+ minutes. And the Warriors actually extended their lead as the shot is good, and a foul. What a move by Jake Polton. He even gets a slap on the hand from Coach Jeff Reinland as Polton scores. He gets fouled. The foul on Walla Walla is on Dupree Weatherall. And with exactly 9 minutes left, he has a chance to give the Warriors 100. And he does. With 9 minutes left in the game, the Warriors have 100. Here is Williams into the corner to Lapumba, driving on Klein and dunked it. Well, Klein is defenseless. He cannot commit a foul. That would be number 4. So Lapumba drove and dunked it home, and it's 100-73. Klein has it now. Spin move on Lapumba. Turns, missed it. Ball up in the air, high in the air, and it comes down to the Chuckers with 8:20 to play. Tyndale drives on Madro, jumps it up, and scored it. 23 for Tyndale, and it's 100-75. 8-minute mark here. Klein backing down. Lapumba kicks it to Stith. His shot missed. Rebound. LaJoyce has got fouled, and he'll be shooting. And that's going to be on Lapumba, I think. Let's see if it is on number 1, Lapumba. It is. It's his 3rd. And they're over the limit. And so coming in for Treasure Valley is Anderson Jensen and Josiah Seward. And LaJoyce's, who is 2 for 2 from the free throw line, will have an opportunity to add to his total. In fact, LaJoyce's, if he would happen to hit both, would have 20 in the game. What a great job tonight by Drew LaJoyce's with 4 3-point baskets. And the free throw is short, and the rebound comes down to Treasure Valley. 25-point Warrior lead, final 8 minutes. Another new folk into the game, that's Dupree Weatherall. He just committed a foul a moment ago. And now spinning as they work it around the perimeter. That's Jensen. And the shot is no good by the Chuckers, and now the Warriors have it. Here's Jake Polton. 7.5 minutes to play. Driving is LaJoyce's kicks. Stiff for 3. No good. And the rebound comes down to Treasure Valley. Good block out. Ahead they go to Tyndale. Polton tries to take the charge, and it's a block on Jake. And that's just his first foul. It'll be a shooting foul with 7:05 to play. And shooting will be Tyndale. He's had a very nice game. 24 unofficially for Tyndale, and he has 2 coming up here. And the first one is on the way and good. Bryce Kelly comes in for Walla Walla. Coach Rhineland has used 9 all night long. Second free throw by Tyndale is good. And Tyndale will get a break. And coming in is Logan Stevens. 7 minutes to play in the game. It's a 23-point edge for Walla Walla. Madro with it. Klein backing down, back to Colby. Knocked him down. Offensive foul on Colby Madro. That is his third. But it's a non-shooting foul. And now they'll bring Nick Mason into the game. Madro will sit down. Madro from Boise, Idaho, went to Centennial High School located in Meridian. And he's been very good tonight. 25 points for Madro tonight. Cyprian with it down to Dupree Weatherall. Dupree's got it. He lobs it inside, and unable to get the shot off was Stevens, but they get it back to the Chuckers. Driving baseline, reverse lay-in, no good. Hit the bottom of the basket. Did Kieran Hatchett. 6.5 to play. Polton. There's LaJoyce's. He's going to drive. Nice spin move, and he lays it in. 20 points for Drew LaJoyce's, and it's 102 to 77. 6 minutes remain. Cyprian had it, lost it. Polton ahead, it goes to Drew. He will go into the key, he'll spin and he'll lose it. And the ball's on the court, and it comes back the other way to Treasure Valley. Driving and laying it up and in is Hatchett. He has 9, and it's 102 to 79. Polton lays it up. He got fouled. He'll shoot 2. Check the Chucker foul. Foul is on Weatherall. Karchner will have a chance to come in, and he'll come in for Klein. 5:23 to go. The Warriors again back here Friday against Yakima Valley. Invite you to come out to the activity center here. If you cannot come out, watch the broadcast here on the Warrior YouTube channel. Polton with 24 tonight. And make it 25. It's 103 to 79. Ready again. Polton is a sophomore from Nampa, played at Columbia High School. 104 to 79, and Treasure Valley has the basketball. Tyndale driving, laying it up, and missing that one. A rare miss for Jonathan Tyndale, and the rebound taken down by Karchner. Polton with it. He'll lob it into Karchner, who did a great job sealing, and he laid it up and in. 14 for Karchner, 106 to 79, and Coach Rhineland will get a couple more reserves into the game. Here are the final 5 minutes. So will Andy Ward from Treasure Valley. There's a nice spin move that time by Josiah Seward, but the ball would not go in the hole. And 4.5 minutes remain. Lob for Jake, and he kicks it back outside to Karchner, who drives, and he got fouled, and Karchner will shoot free throws with 4:19 to play. The foul is on Stevens, and we'll have a timeout before the free throws. 4:19 to play in the basketball game. Walla Walla leads 106 to 79. Well, thanks again for joining us. If you missed it earlier tonight, the Walla Walla women won 78-52. They led from start to finish 29-9 after one, 47-23 at half, 63-39 after three, and 78-52. Very balanced for them. 29-18, 16, and 15 as far as the points were concerned. And it's been all Walla Walla in the men's game, as the free throw by Karshner is good. Walla Walla led 58-41 at half. Karchner hits them both, and he'll sit down, and coming in will be Jordan Hymas. So Polton is out, Klein is out, Madro is out, and Karchner is out, and they all were in double figures. In fact, there's a lot of guys in double figures. There's a shot is up and good by Dupree. Weatherall gets his name into the book for a three-pointer, and it's 108-82. LaJoyce shoots and misses that one, but the rebound by Stiff is no good, but it's out of bounds off Treasure Valley. There have been 26 three-point baskets in this game. 19 of 32 for the Warriors, 59%. And Treasure Valley is at 50%. As Walla Walla with the basketball. If you would have told Andy Ward that his team would shoot 50% from three, he'd probably be pretty happy. But they're down by 26, despite shooting 50% from three. LaJoyce is inside. Hymas kicks it out, and Kelly has to shoot it. The shot clock goes off before he does. And it'll be back to Treasure Valley with 3.5 minutes to play. In a 108-82 game. Other Eastern Region men game, North Idaho leading Big Bend 71-51. Wenatchee all over Spokane 68-34. As looking back at one of the two Warrior losses, they gave up 104 to Wenatchee Valley. Then they went to Yakima and won by 2, and so they get to have Yakima here Friday. Should be a good one. Weatherall hits it again. And it's 108-85. So again, a 93-91 win at Yakima Valley on the 30th of April. So the Yaks will come here Friday. Should be a great rematch. And a foul, and shooting free throws will be Hymas. The foul is on Stevens, and the 10th team foul. And Hymas will have a chance to get into the scoring column, and he does. Hymas is from Middleton, Idaho, and he makes them both. So he is in the book. If we could get a basket by Bryce Kelly, that'd be everybody. And they may have a chance to do that in the next 2.5 minutes. Shot on the way, no good by Leslie, who's in. And it's a steal by Stiff. And here is Mason. See if they can find Kelly. He thought about it. There's LaJoyce's. There's Kelly. He fires a three off the back iron. Rebound LaJoyce's. He'll go up underneath. Pull around jump, 10-foot jumper off the back iron. Stiff with the rebound. Missed it. Rebound still loose, and it comes down to Nick Jackson, who's into the game. Final 2 minutes. 110-85. Walla Walla will sweep Treasure Valley this year. Driving and laying it in is Anthony Carrillo. It's 110-87, minute and a half left. LaJoyce's inside to Hymas, who rolls it in. And it's 112-87. And time is called just for substitution purposes, so they will not go to the benches. as they get Anderson, Jensen, and Josiah Seward back into the game, and they will just inbound the ball. The timeout was specifically called just to get some other folks into the game. 112 to 87. And here is Treasure Valley with 1:10 to play. And driving is Leslie. No good, he got fouled, and he'll shoot free throws. Caden Leslie a chance to get into the scoring column. Here's the free throws coming up for Caden Leslie. It rolled off. Leslie is from New Plymouth, a proud Pilgrim. Here's the second one for Caden Leslie. Good. He gets into the scoring column, does Caden, and it's 112 to 88 with 1 minute remaining in the basketball game. Bryce Kelly with the basketball. Kelly is from Ritzville, Washington. He's dribbling out front. He gets a screen. He goes to the basket. He leaves it off, and a lay-in by Hymas. Great pass by Kelly, and it's 114 to 88. And a three on the way, off no good that time by Nick Jackson. And the Warriors with the ball, just a 5-second differential. And Coach Rhineland says just take some time off the clock and run this one out with the final 20 seconds. It's going to be Kelly dribbling past people, and the ball got poked away, and it will be Walla Walla basketball. 9 on the shot clock, 14 on the game clock, as the Warriors get their 4th win of the season. They get it into Kelly. Kelly drives, puts it up, and rolled off, got his own rebound, and he scores! And he was the only player not to score, and he scores with 7 seconds left. And the Warriors have everybody in the scoring column. There's a deep three, it's no good, and that's the end of the game. The final score, Walla Walla 116, and Treasure Valley 88. It was a back and forth affair. The Warriors with 58 in the first half and 58 in the second half. And they win it here tonight, 116 to 88. A tremendous win for Coach Rhineland and the Warriors as they take care of business, and they beat Treasure Valley twice on the season. Let's quickly run through the scoring, and we'll be signing off after that. Johnny Tyndale, 26 for Treasure Valley, 16 for Devon Williams, 14 for Joseph Lapumba, 9 for Kieron Hatchett, 7 for Cyprian Ndabanzui, 7 for Jordan Ecker, 6 for Dupree Weatherall, 2 for Anthony Carrillo, and 1 for Caden Leslie. For the Warriors, Jake Polton had 26, Colby Modrow had 25, Drew LaJoyce has had 20, Tyler Karchner 16, Jander Klein 13, Jordan Hymas 6, Nick Mason 5, Alex Stith 3, and Bryce Kelly the bucket late for 2. Warriors win it 116 to 88. They improved to 4-2, Treasure Valley 2-4. Come back Friday, 5:30. Will be our tip-off for the women's game between the Warriors and the Yakima Valley Yaks, and the men's game will tip at 7:30. From Walla Walla, this is Mike Tatko. Have a very pleasant good evening.